behind his back, and that's
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of Atlanta is the scene for the Pelicans. The veteran leader Drew Holiday and the #1 overall pick of 2019, Diane Williamson, have their sights set on nothing but winning as they game plan for the task ahead at State Farm Arena. Pelicans, Hawks, tip-off coming right up. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Collins at power forward with Len at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Collins with it. Favors picks him up. Collins kicks to Len. Shot clock at 3. Here's Young. Not going to go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Williamson. Kept alive. And again, Derek Favors. Favors got his second bucket of the night.
A hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Herter, guarded by Holiday. Here's Collins. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Well, if there was ever a no-doubt #1 pick, it is Diane Williamson. Brent, New Orleans jumped at the chance to draft him.
Yeah, hard to think of a transition where you have a transcendental star in Anthony Davis in the 7 seasons he gave to the Pelicans, that Zion Williamson would come in and almost make you, and I don't mean this in a bad way, Kevin, but forget about AD. There's that much excitement and enthusiasm around what the talent set is and the skill set of this young star player could be.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Holiday looking for an opening. Out to Ingram. Steps back and fires. Len grabs the board.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And that one's good. Hunter.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Favors attacking. It's not going to go for him. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Young from outside. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Now here is Holiday. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Tie game in Atlanta. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Parker out there with Reddish. Then it's Allen Crabb. Then it's Turner. And it's Jones in at the 5. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired
the
up.
NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
The Hawks working the ball around. Now, here's Reddish. Tight defense on him. Jones finds Crabb. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, 6'6", height-wise, 7 foot on the wingspan. Crabb can get off shots inside that most guards simply can't.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Reddick. 1:27 left to play here in the second quarter. Williams with a clean look. No good from outside.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Andre Bembry's checked in for Atlanta.
Well, some people looking at Atlanta and their situation in terms of the rebuild and wondering what direction they would go. They've made some pretty solid picks. Got John Collins at the 19th pick as a foundation piece, and then obviously drafting Trae Young and Kevin Huerter, relying on shooting on the perimeter, and things moving along swiftly in Atlanta.
To the middle, Reddish laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Reddish has got his first bucket of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Outside, Reddick fades away, and it's Williamson missing. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Reddish has got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Reddick, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lets it fly, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, Dave, thank you, and time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column. That about wraps it up. Time now for the second.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Pelicans trail by 3. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work. Oh, he's just a great finisher on the inside. John Collins, one of the game's better dunkers.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Huerter. The tray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. Great showing for him last season. 5th in assists And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Ingram right side. And there's the pass to Ball. Rejected by Len.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Young. And it's blocked. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the third. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you pair Collins with a passer like Trae Young? Look out.
Yeah, you get him the ball around that launch point where he can get his feet together, and Trae can pretty much throw it anywhere. Collins last year a top 20 player in field goal percentage as a roll man in pick and roll situations.
And that one misses. You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, 3 great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket, no matter where they move off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
Ingram outside. Trying to get open is Len. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Ingram.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Young for 3. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Len's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Ingram outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter.
The second overall pick back in 2016, Brandon Ingram has shown us flashes. But whether it's defense or offense, still a ways to go.
And the first one drops.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
So for the Hawks, Parker's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Hunter. And it's Alan Crabb in for Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for New Orleans. Reddick comes in for Kenrich Williams. Bounce pass Young. Len passes to Parker. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Your small forward stays active like Jabari Parker did that time down low, you'll get second chance opportunities.
Fires from the line. Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Young and Crabb are in the backcourt. Parker out there with Bembry. And it's Len in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now Reddick. The 15-footer. Hart, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Young. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when Young does this on the offensive glass, he can pile up big nights in the scoring column.
Redick with it. He's picked up by Parker. And Hart has it in the corner. Count that bucket.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. For the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for DeAndre Bembry. And it's Reddish in for Ellen Cram. And a change for the Pelicans. Williamson's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. His point to them was that they've put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Young dishes to Hunter. Passes it to Parker. And it's denied.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
So for the Hawks, Collins comes in for Jabari Parker. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Reddish. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. 1:27 left in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Young for 3. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Redick passes to Williamson. Favors trying to break free. And that one's good. Williamson.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
Young trying to get open his land. That shot off. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint to tie it up. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Young against Ingram. Again, Young missing.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Diane Williamson.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
And here's Redick. Out to the wing. Here's Ball. Rejected by Young. Return to sender. Rejected and collected. Great deep. And Lloyd Pierce wants a timeout. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins at power forward with Len at center. And it's Young in at the 1. And he banks in the layup. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Trae Young not backing down from the physical defense on that play.
Holiday with it. The dish now to Favors. At the elbow, Williamson. Outside Holiday. And there's the call on Diane Williamson. That's his first foul. Markers checked in for John Collins. Atlanta shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Now, here is Young. And they pick up 2. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A minute into overtime in what has been a great game so far. Here's Williamson. Dishes the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in. Young against Ball. Young's shot is off. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Count it!
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Young against Favors. Takes a shot at the elbow. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
And so timeout taken by Alvin Gentry. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Misses the 3.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation.